Good morning, Your Honors. The matter before the court this morning is the case entitled Brandy Mead versus Tyler Mead, case number 24 AP 363. Appellant Tyler Mead is self-represented and appearing through audio only. Representing the appellee, Brandy Mead, is attorney Karen Shingler.
Just before we begin, we had some issues yesterday with WebEx. We think they've been resolved, but if for some reason we get disconnected by this, we'll just resume the hearing, send a new link out, and begin it again. All the hearings have gone smoothly this morning. We haven't had any problems. Just want to give you a heads up. And Mr. Mead, do you understand that you go first? And you have 5 minutes, and we'll give you a notice when you have 1 minute left to go.
I do.
All right, could you please identify yourself and you may begin your argument.
My name is Tyler Mead, and when we had our final hearing, the judge asked me if I wanted to sell the house. I said no, as long as I could get my money because of housing, health issues, and financial constraints that I was having. The judge promised me he wasn't going to make me wait for years and asked Brandy how long it would take to pay me. She stated that she had gone to the bank and could give me my half of the profit within 30 days. Instead, she used that money that she was approved for to buy a brand new $30,000 car and did not pay me. She has since insinuated that she doesn't need to pay me and that they would only add $1,200 a year in interest for however long she didn't pay me. The house I live in with my son and my daughter we've been here for a few years now. We got because the elderly man who had been here since 1972 had health issues, went to hospice, and unfortunately passed away at 99 years old. His children then controlled the house and wanted to sell it. They had no interest in being landlords, so I told them my situation, and they agreed to rent to me only until the divorce was over. They had never imagined that I had never imagined at that point that it would drag on this long. These people owe me nothing. I had just met them when I came to look at the house. I heard about the house through a distant friend whose house this was his grandfather's. And his children agreed to sell it to me because they thought they would skip realtor fees and whatever, but had never planned on being landlords. Neither of them live in Vermont and are getting sick of renting to me because it has now been years. I'm now asking to sell the house. If we don't, I'll most likely lose this current place, which I've had to move around several times after the divorce until we found this place. Brandy would have a place to live because her parents have an unused apartment above their garage, which is in Williston, and her father runs a bunch of Airbnbs, so she would have several places she can stay. I have been trying to keep this house together through financial issues, but I've been having a lot of health issues, and I now have 3 credit cards.
Sorry, Mr. Mead, could you repeat that, please? You said you had 3 credit cards, and then I couldn't.
I've got 3 credit cards.
Mr. Mead, we're having a difficult time. We're going to have to stop the.
At this point, I've gone from a 740 credit score to a 584 now. I was awarded a tractor that doesn't run.
Mr. Mead, just can we go back?
Could you hear me before?
I can hear you well.
Are you able to hear me now?
I can hear you fine now.
Yes.
I just want to go back to, you said you had 3 credit cards and then it stopped. So we're going to give you some additional time and just go back to the 3 what you stated about the 3 credit cards. Then after that, kind of blanked out. So just go back to that point you made, if you would, please, and we'll give you some additional time.
I was just saying that I have 3 credit cards that are now all maxed out. And I went from a 740 credit score when this all started to now I'm at a 584. trying to keep this house together. I'm just trying to get it across that, you know, I was awarded half of the profit of the house, and I truly need it now.
And Mr. Mead,
Whereas,
you have 2 minutes. We're giving you 2 minutes remaining, okay?
all right, I'll stop it there and use the rest for rebuttal.
All right. And would the appellee please identify herself and identify your client, please?
This is Karen Shingler on behalf of appellee Brandy Mead, who is not present for the argument.
Thank you, Ms. Schindler. You have 5 minutes.
Thank you. I don't need 5 minutes. The issues that Mr. Mead has raised before this court were not raised in the court below. I mean, they are essentially statements around his unhappiness at the property division, which was in large part equal between the parties. There was an order that required my client to pay Mr. Mead half of the equity in the home within a 12-month period, after which she would have to sell the house if she could not do that. The issues that Mr. Mead has raised about his housing issues, his health issues, his credit card issues are all issues that were never raised in the court below and are not properly before this court. In essence, Judge Peterson listened to the evidence, made a well-reasoned and thorough final decision. We had moved to reconsider on certain issues, which were in large part denied. So both people have expressed unhappiness about the court's final decision, but Mr. Mead has presented no issues before this court that would require reversal.
Thank you. Any questions for Ms. Schindler?
No, thank you, Justice Cohen.
Oh, thank you, Justice Cohen.
And bailiff, does Mr. Mead have additional time?
Mr. Mead had 2 minutes remaining.
Mr. Mead, you have 2 minutes for your argument.
Okay. The original judge, when we went to our final hearing, had ordered that she pay me within 30 days because that's what she had agreed to in the courtroom. The motions that they had reconsidered were the timeline, and they put in a motion to reconsider, which my lawyer said not to do anything about, and that's when the court granted her the 12-month period. In court, she had stated that she had gone to the bank and had family help, I assumed co-signers, that were able to get her the loan to pay me off. Instead, she used that loan to buy a brand new Honda Civic Sport Edition, which is valued at about $30,000. I looked it up, which is similar to what she would have owed me for my half of the house. I'm just now stating the credit card issues and stuff like that because they hadn't been an issue when I was in court. I did state my health issues. I since went to the hospital for my health issues, and I now owe over $15,000 to UVM Hospital. So that's, if I can save the rest of my time for rebuttal, if she's going to rebuttal.
She doesn't get a rebuttal. This is actually your rebuttal time, and you have 1 minute remaining, or
Okay.
a little bit less.
The other things was I was awarded a tractor, which has been sitting for 3 years and no longer runs and is at this point trash. I was also awarded a safe, which is big enough where I don't believe that I can move it from the basement safely out of that house. I'm not sure how I would do that. And she was awarded our camper and our car, which she has both since sold for the money. And I guess that's all I have.
Any additional questions, Chief Justice or Justice Waples, for Mr. Mead?
No, thank you.
No, thank you, Justice Cohen.
All right, and